fair shake. I'm going to show you how. Credit isn't a new thing. For as long as people have been using money, they have been establishing lines of credit to buy now and then pay later. But our relationship with credit is much different today than it was even 30 years ago. Today, you need a credit score, and by extension, some debt or the ability to go into debt just to be able to function in the modern economy. Don't believe me? Just try to rent a car or book a hotel room without a credit card, or apply for a job or rent an apartment, or buy some insurance with no credit score. This credit culture has made consumer debt and the structure necessary to manage it into a huge business. In 2016, Americans collectively carried $750 billion in credit card debt, $1.3 trillion in school loan debt, $1 trillion in auto loan debt, and $8.4 trillion in mortgage debt. That's an awful lot of interest being paid, statements being mailed, call centers being staffed, and profit being taken. The largest credit card company in the world, Visa, has 2.5 billion cards in circulation. In 2016, it made $6 billion in profit on 83 billion transactions. America's largest bank, JPMorgan Chase, made $21 billion in profit on $837 billion in loans and employed 234,000 people in 2015. You don't have to go back too far to find a completely different landscape. In 1970, 51% of all Americans reported having a credit card, and a vast majority of those cards were linked to a specific business, like a department store or gasoline company. The average balance? Less than $900. If you wanted a mortgage, you went down to the local bank and sat down with a loan officer, who went through your deposit and job history. The median home price was $23,000, which made the monthly loan payment on an $18,000 loan just about $132 at 8%. School loans were virtually non-existent, and car loans averaged about $100 per month at 11.5% interest. By 2014, 71% of all Americans had credit cards, and a vast majority of those cards were bank cards like Visa or MasterCard. Now, the average consumer carries more than $8,000 in revolving debt, and the median home price is up to $223,000. That translates into a monthly mortgage payment of $850 on $178,000 borrowed, to go with the $200 minimum credit card payment, $505 average car loan payment, and $280 average school loan payment every month. In other words, it's a different world in more ways than one. But here's the basic problem. As we spend more and more each month on credit card payments, car payments, and so on, we become more and more dependent on this financial system just to function in basic day-to-day life. That's a problem because the lenders and the credit bureaus that compile information and data for them are not on your team. In many cases, what is good for the lender isn't so good for you. Your credit card or mortgage banker is almost always trying to collect as much money in the form of interest and fees as possible, while still providing you with the ongoing loan. It's an adversarial relationship, a relationship that is designed to take advantage of you if you don't know the rules. It's as though you walked into a car dealership and dealt with a salesman you didn't know. But at least at the car dealership, you would probably come in with some basic research about the car you wanted and the price you should pay, and you could then shop around at a few different dealers to find your best deal. In the world of consumer credit, most people don't understand where to look, what to ask, or how to make sure they're getting treated fairly. Unless you learn exactly how credit works, how to manage it, and how to protect it from getting abused, damaged, or stolen, you're essentially closing your eyes and leaving one of the most important pieces of your life to luck and chance. In short, you're taking a big risk. I'm here to fix that. I used to be on the other side. After I got out of college, I worked my way up.